Dan here, the Speed Shop. So,
Nice shirt.
yeah, it's not bad. It's got a little holey, but oh, the overpriced one.
Yeah.
Support dog dish hubcaps. If you buy this shirt, I assume you like dog dish hubcaps, and you have no problem with our wheel choice here.
Available at ddspeedshop.ca.
Oh, that's a good website. Nova, back on it. Not that we ever got off of it, but Nova. So where we left it, we did the front end and drive shaft and all that sort of stuff. So this thing is kind of nearing the end of its time here at the DD Speed Shop. But there's some stuff I want to do. So actually the carpet kit I got today, so it's just kind of sitting on top. It's been kind of crappy weather, so maybe you can, if it's sunny this weekend, you could put it outside while I'm gone. Let it kind of relax. On top of the Model A is a bunch of door panels that I painted. I don't know if I showed that in the last video or not, but I got some off-color door panels, so we painted them just black. We have to get the interior done in this thing. But we're kind of at the point, and I know not everyone likes this kind of video, where there's a lot of things to be done, and I don't think I'm going to film every last little bit of it. So
much talking, not enough working.
That's right. Thank you, Internet. In this box is like spark plugs, sway bar end links, rad hoses. They didn't have an upper hose, but they had a flexi. So that's from Mortsky. I mean, I got front shocks for this thing. So, I mean, the way I see it is, if you really want to watch me put shocks in, okay, but I'm not going to do it. There's headers on it. Like in here are some header gaskets. We got to do that. I'm going to put some exhaust on. I'm just going to make kind of some straight pipes into some mufflers I have into some dumps. We have to plumb a fuel system front to back. Just kind of a lot of odds and ends. And I'd like to maybe get through some of that on my own. So maybe we'll just kind of work for today and tomorrow, kind of bring you back a little bit. We'll maybe hear it make a little bit of noise if I can. I mean, like there's spark plugs in here. This is leftover stuff from an old Speedway kit. I've been sitting outside, but so I put this on the headers, you know, make my little stuff there. It's just boring stuff. So I'd like to get that taken care of. Like at this point now, the motor, transmission, rear end has a drive shaft in it. The transmission, the torque converter is not bolted to the engine yet, but and there's no shifter in it, so I gotta do those little things. Like I said, I think I'd like to kind of get this together. Maybe even put the hood on with the hinges. Oh. And I'd like to hear this thing make a little bit of noise. I don't know, I have to go to town Tamara, but I think I can give her today and tomorrow before I bail.
And I'm away tomorrow night.
Ooh, so I have an evening to myself. But I'd like to maybe make it, have it make a little bit of noise. We had this motor kind of run on the stand. I think this is the cat food motor. Or is that the other one?
I thought the cat food motor was in my truck.
No, that motor was Monte Carlo. Must be in the 55 then. Either way, we have all the stuff to put this together and have it run properly. There's actually, I got a fuel tank. This is the last of the Speedway stuff we have to do dump run. This is like a direct fit right from Speedway, aluminum rad I'd like to put in there. It's like super nice, has transmission stuff, has a little bung there for everything if you have little sensors and all that. So put that in maybe. So just kind of odds and ends like that. So if we can put the rad in, put the hoses on it, maybe drop a distributor in. I have El Cheapo spark plug wires coming tomorrow for it. So maybe if I can build the exhaust and we can hot wire it tomorrow, see if it'll make a little bit of noise. I don't want to put the fuel system in just yet because I also ordered new shackles and bushings. And they're right beside the fuel tank, so if the fuel tank's out, it's going to be much easier to get in there and get all that taken care of. And then I can finish painting the whole back half of the car and then put the tank in. So we might just kind of put fuel down the carburetor or run it out of a jug. It also needs a fuel pump. Like there's just all that little piddly stuff.
The finishing touches.
The realities of building a car. And this is where the nickel and dime stuff, it'll kill you, nickel and dime you. Like that was like $150 worth of junk right there. And it'll be like 2 evenings worth of work, and nobody really cares about it. So I like to make it run, and I'll take a bit of a break for a couple days, well, whatever, 4 or 5 days, and then start jamming the interior together. I have a shifter for it. We have some seats for it. And by that point, all that's really left will be a little bit of rust repair in the rocker. And I gotta do just some wheel tub work, very small. And then we kind of got something here for someone else to buy a top dollar. dspeechup.ca. Buy your car today. So I'll get started on some stuff and we'll come back. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably exhaust, prop it up, see what we end up with. It's actually a new day, but did a bunch of work yesterday. I kind of, I'll turn the light on, hillbillied an exhaust together, which ain't really too much, but it's a pair of Flowmaster mufflers, a crossover, and some collectors, so it's a good start for the next guy. Okay, well, so I needed to widen, okay, Danielle, I don't know. So I had to widen the crossover pipe there, and I didn't have anything, so I just kind of did that. Okay, enough of that. But anyways, it'll be fine. I bet this thing's gonna sound good, actually. But so you're not getting a full exhaust, but you're getting a set of collectors, which are $50 now, a set of Flowmaster mufflers, which are probably $100 each. Up front, we got new shocks in. I gotta do them up top yet. We got the sway bar end links in. So that's all taken care of. Man, like the front end on this thing is just friggin' cherry. All right, get you. Let's drop this thing down. So we got a few things to do on the top side, but I'm waiting on spark plug wires. I got some El Cheapos, man. Scamazon sells them. They're like $30 for a pair. Like, it just, how can you go wrong? I'm sure they're junk and only last 8 minutes, but they'll be enough to get this thing running. Otherwise, my little box of miscellaneous parts is kind of almost done. I got some cheapy ready-made cables. So these were, I don't know, $25 each. That was a bit of a waste, but we gotta do that. I got an old starter in the cabinet. I don't have any starter bolts. And up top here, so we got the rad in. So this is that direct fit Speedway unit, which is actually mint, except for my direct fit Nova top piece is not from a Nova. So we have one bolt, the other ones don't line up. So we'll figure that out.
You just have this lying around?
No, I got that from the Nova guy.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also working on Camaros. So I'm thinking I got a Camaro one. Whatever, it is what it is. I'll just kind of put it into place.
That's
and then
orange.
What is?
Is that always that orange?
The motor? Yeah, we painted, that was the first thing we did. I'll just put some nuts and bolts in this and hold it. And then the upper rad hose was just like a flexi deal. The lower's proper, so that's cool. I put a fuel pump in it. That's just an old one I had. So here's the problem. I'm trying to be, I don't want to say cheap, but there's no point in putting, I don't want to throw good money at a bad problem. So this is just so the thing runs and drives. It's just a plain Jane small block Chevy. So
also, the likelihood of somebody changing everything over to what they want is very high.
that's what I'm saying. So this radiator will cool, maybe not a rowdy big block, but anything, it's brand new, it's a direct fit, it's perfect. The rad hoses, okay, they'll be fine. You can reuse that. Now, the fuel pump, I put it in there. Headers are direct fit. So really, if you got another rowdy small block, you'd have something that would be nice and everything around it is in good shape. This is just a carburetor I just kind of tossed on there, but it's not going to work. I have a proper Rochester. I went out and bought a gasket today for it. So we can put a carburetor on it. We'll stab the distributor in. We said we got to get started on. I hope it's a good one because it is sitting on the shelf. I have a couple of brand new ones, but I don't want to put a brand new starter on. I actually have a brand new one I was going to put on the 55 because it's kind of on its way out. It doesn't always work, but I'm like, it's fine for now. So what I probably should do if I'm going to do that is switch them around, which I don't really want to do. I don't have a battery tray. I wish I had one of those. So we'll have to figure something else. And I don't have a battery. We'll steal one out of the no matter. Just use the booster. But really, this thing is kind of getting close to be able to fire up. I don't think I'm going to put the fuel system in yet because I still have some welding to the back, but we can just put a jug with a hose in it and hopefully it'll work. And I don't have, I have pulleys, but I don't have an alternator, which again, I don't want to put a new alternator on this thing. I might have a used one out back. This is my problem, is in Manitoba, I had a bunch of just miscellaneous alternators they were like no good, but you put them on there and just act so it could spin the water pump, because who cares if it's charging for what we're doing. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I think, is that all the parts I've been, you're in my way, you crock. Oh, spark plugs. Yeah, some exhaust hangers, but otherwise, exhaust hangs out a little low, but it'll be cool. But yeah, I gotta do some miscellaneous. The oil pressure line had a kink or a cut in it, so that'll leak. I gotta fix that. But yeah, we're getting there. We're making some sort of progress. So again, I'll just kind of carry on. Maybe I'll come back and Danny can help me. I'll like bump it over. I'll put the distributor in, but we're waiting on plug wires. So that's what the holdup is. So Amazon says 3:30, but every now and again they're on time. Usually not. Danny's giving me it's not having really the clock eyes. But we have everything else taken care of. That'd be cool. I'm excited to have this thing make some noise. That'll be very motivating. And I hope it sounds good.
You want me just to do it?
We don't even know.
No, it'd be more like.
And running on 6 cylinders. Yeah. Hopefully this motor's good. I mean, it looks decent, but it is what it is. The transmission, it's not hooked up to the torque converter. I don't have any cooler lines made for it yet. I don't have a shifter in it yet. So we're just gonna leave that disconnected, and that'll be probably down the road a little. I wanna do the interior, and I think all those little things we can do my own. Like, I'll show you how to make the lines like I always do, but we'll plumb it and kind of carry on. I'd like to put the hood on, because I'm actually out of town here tonight. So I'd like to put the hood hinges on and the hood on, close it, clean it up a little bit here before I go, and it'll be like, look like a Camaro. Nope, it's a Nova. This is a Nova. That's Camaro. So Amazon's still not here. Luckily, I have patience and didn't just put a bunch of miscellaneous plug wires on.
What is happening here?
The Medusa motor. So we got this thing all together. Unfortunately, so I had that carburetor there that I don't think was any good. It's all broken. It's all something happened on the side there. And then this one was also broken, but this one was less broken. I just bent, all the linkage was mangled with the, someone must have pulled it out with a chain and really got stuff jammered there. And I have this one, which is kind of not bad, but it won't fit on this thing without a little adapter. So we don't have any of that. And then I don't have a battery, I don't have a battery tray. And actually the little booster pack is dead, but we have that. So, and then my booster cable's broke. So now we're just vice gripping on it. Like there's just, you know when all the signs are there not to keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't notice that either. So, we have attached to this guy, that's our starter button. This is our hot wire. Guess I could have made that a little shorter. So we'll put that on, so that's all cool. Oh, this is our fuel jug, so don't kick that. And that goes around and into the pump and over. So see if that's any good. I mean, things are looking pretty good here, Danielle. Pretty good.
Things are looking.
Things are looking. You know what? We better just start the battery charger. We got a gas-powered battery charger here. So, park, yep. Remember I said that starter was junk? That's her. Okay, so I put water in this thing. Actually, I spilled most of it on the ground. There's no belt or nothing on it, but there's water in it. So that's all that really matters.
Where's the safest spot for me to stand?
Yeah, that's right. I also didn't have a, yeah, that's good. I didn't have a tie down for the distributor, so I like welded a couple of washers together. But it's chalked. The transmission, well, don't stand in front of it. Well, whatever, you're fine right there. Behind the post. Okay. We have a bad connection. Let's Should have no problems. Oh. How'd that get disconnected? Hang on. Okay, that's good, that's good. Why is it cranking slow? I see nothing that should concern us. Nothing at all. Like nothing at all. Oh, I didn't check your oil pressure gauge. It's not the same when they can't see your face and your little known good motor. Come on, girl. Oh, give it a little more. We have a bad ground or something. Oh, it's got oil pressure. 40 pounds. I don't know if it's picking up fuel or not. Kind of feels like it might not be. Let's just douse it more gas. Well, it sucked up the whatever was in the carburetor. I wonder if the float's stuck. I'm pretty sure the fuel filter or the fuel pump works. Pretty sure. Come on. There we go. Throttle's a little sticky. It's got oil pressure. Think it'll clear itself out a little bit. I must have a thermostat in it or something. It actually is very quiet. Don't worry, I have more water. The motor actually sounds all right. 35 pounds oil pressure. Just pop this back door and let it clear out a little. You know, the double door is really handy for hiding all the problems. Honestly. You know what? Good enough for who it's for, I think. Seems like it runs. Might have a little bit of excess timing in it. We have a bad battery connection. Or a bad starter. I hope it's not a bad starter. Because this... I don't want to put one in. I think it's got a bad starter. No, it's hot, it's not happy. Well, are we calling it a success, or? I don't know why it's, I guess just, we should have a good ground and everything. I mean, it's grounded like right to that car. I did test the starter and it seemed okay, but no load, I guess. Does it have like all kinds of timing? Oh, maybe it's a timing thing. Seems like it's smoking less. Okay. Somebody might have been a little aggressive in the timing. And a bad starter to boot. Come on. It's weird how it... I wonder if that cable is just no good. It's broken or something halfway through. Maybe my little charger's better. What do you think? I kind of just want to let idle a little bit, put some heat in the motor. I mean, I know it's got no water pump, but I'm sure a couple minutes of running won't hurt it. And honestly, a little bit of heat in this thing's probably good for it. Let's add a few more things to our electrical concoction. So we'll put this thing on, we'll put it on turbo mode. Okay. And then we can connect this like that. That cable is hot. And then this here. Ooh, that cable's hot too. I wonder if these are the terminals are just junk. Better or worse? Oh yeah, so we just have a bad battery connection.
It's gonna fall.
Can you push it or do something? Might just have to move that cable off to the side, the black one. Yeah, there you go. So, did we lose the... According to this, everything is fine. Why is it not start? So now it cranks better but won't start. Oh, it's leaking gas out here. Float is, I'm thinking bad. She flooded, Danielle. Ooh. That was a weird noise. We'll just idle. Oil pressure good. A little bit of blow by, but if we put a PCV valve in it, well, it's cleared right out. Not as bad as it was anyways. Well, it's leaking. Well, it's leaking transmission oil. The torque must just be kind of grabbing it a little bit or something. This motor runs good. Okay, let's stay away from this in case there's a problem. That might be hot. I'll shut the battery charger off, which didn't even battery charge. Okay, well, there we have it. That was, I don't want to say pointless.
I'll say pointless.
It runs. It ran. That was sweet. That was pretty good. And obviously the fact that it's yakking some transmission oil out, obviously that noise must have been the torque converters kind of grabbing. So hopefully that means if it's pumping fluid, we'll have gears if we're lucky. But I think that's maybe where I'm going to leave it. So the next job will be installing cooler lines, shifter linkage, I'd like to find an alternator that's not a brand new one, because I don't want to put $200 alternator on this thing. Maybe I got something in the back shed, or I can look on Marketplace. And then plumb the brakes. I'm waiting on some front flex line, and then we got to do the back brakes. It's going to be a nightmare, but that's where I'm going to leave it. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm going to hop in the truck and drive all night till we get to Manitoba and get there tomorrow morning early for a nice little nap. Whew, yeah, it's hot. But it runs. So there you go. This motor was, I don't want to say junk motor, but it was, I think, $350 for the motor and transmission, $300 we got off Facebook. This was originally going to go in your truck, was the original plan with this setup. And then I decided to put the Monte Carlo motor in for some reason. You'll have to explain that to me in the comment section, but there we have it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a comment below. Get out there and put a hot rod together. This is all junk, leftover parts that we're putting it. And all we're really invested into at this point is labor. Is this just water? Oh, yeah. A bunch. Oh, this is definitely melting. Okay, I'm leaving it there for now. See you on the next one.